So things worked out perfectly, except for my floppy hair. That's okay. I can live with it if you can. I was not going to do a sixth song before this was. I'm going to go backwards. So right before this was Red Velvet, Red Flavor. Then before this was Before that was Stray Kids, My Pace. Then Shiny, Tell Me What to Do. Dio with EXO being done with EXO, and then Adventures of a Lifetime and Superman. This actually worked out perfectly because I wanted to do something a little different than the Red Velvet to end with, and so I was searching for just random BTS, and I saw this pop up, and I did not know this was a new release. Now, what is deep about that? What's deep about that is I was thinking about how much it's been destroying my body to attempt to like catch things when it comes out, because sometimes like I'm about to go to bed and I just decide I'm going to stay up for like 3 or 4 extra hours and then record and then edit and get it out, to be one of those first guys, which I'm very excited about, hearing the song for the first time. But as far as the recording and the producing and all that, that's really competitive. That's like me wanting to compete with the big YouTube reactors. You know the ones. I know them. But if I say their name, it's a plug. So I'm a big fan of knowing what game you're playing and whether or not you want to play that game, right? See, I am not a tall guy. I'm short. I'm a short guy, 5'5". I'm 5'5". So if I was going to play basketball with adult men, college guys, high school guys, dude, the average height's going to be like 6'2", 6'3". If I decide to play their game, I'm going to get destroyed. It's a game of height, and I'm not tall. So I think, I'm not going to play, I'm going to play my game, not their game. My game is that no bullshit. I give it to you straight, we react straight, we do it the way we want to, and then we hope that there's a certain percentage of people that how we do things with, it relates to them, and there's like a relationship. And it's kind of funny because, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, if a song like this had come out, I would have been so mad at myself for not catching it. And then now I'm like, dude, it don't matter. The song came out. Like, in fact, it's even better. Happy birthday, me, new BTS song for me to do. So, I guess if you want to take like a takeaway from that is, figure out if you are playing a game, and chances you are, because most of life is a game. And if you feel bad, a lot of times it's because you're playing a game that other people have an advantage in, which doesn't mean you should be going like, oh, screw them, I'm going to take their advantage away. It's play a different game. Just play a different game entirely, right? If you define your success on being the most beautiful or the most successful, well, then you're guaranteed to lose, because there's only one most successful. There's only one most beautiful within a certain niche or area. So you have to pick a different, but don't cop out. Don't cop out and say you beat them. You don't beat them. They went on their thing, right? They went in their area. You got to find your area to win in. And as is typical, this is very much a conversation to myself that I'll be happy to hear when I watch the footage back. But I think can be helpful. Play your game. It's the only chance you got. Well, first, know the game. Be able to decipher what game is going on, and then make a decision about which game you're going to play. That's a long intro, but I think BTS would be appreciative. I think that all tags along with Love Yourself and all that. Yeah, let's go. These are all synth horns, synth pads / synth horns, but they're extremely synthetic and meant to be that way. It's given a really cool lushness. That's a descending minor scale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ba 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 ba. That's. Maybe B minor.
Kick out the door, yeah, kick out the door. Go grab the mic and let out the soul. That's my fan man, wanna give out my heart. It's the earth guy, I just record the flow. Come to my studio, magic gappers. 2-step chillin', it feels so classic. Ain't new job, but it's just the process. So baby, let's go sit.
Man, stupid copywriters, man. I would jam right on top of this right now. I would jam on it right this second, except for the pitch is not gonna match. Because, you know, we have to do them tricks. This is obviously. I thought I broke the mic. This is obviously time for Don't Get Swifty hat. Don't get swifty, don't get swifty. We keep all the body in the room all night. We don't wanna put it on the bread outside. Head to the 가지 더 계속해 all night. 영감아 기다려 너 잡을게 all night. All night, 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 all night. All night, 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 all night. I wonder if he's trying to get across all night. All night, 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 all night. Maybe he's saying 09, 09, 09, and they're just writing it down. Like they're representing back to EXO when it's just 9 people, 09, 09, 09. Or maybe 2009, 09, 09, 09. I'm just being a douche, I'm sorry. It's all night, 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 all night. 역전은 작업실 지나가는 사람에게 물어봐 일타가스 누군지 코 아프잖아 그럼 This is for real TV 나와 하는 돈 자랑들은 이제 그냥 귀엽지 가끔씩 네 모든 게 꿈 아닌가 싶어 해 뜨기 전 너도 문제나 진짜대로 네가 걷던 길 위엔 시기와 시비가 앞서갔던 사람들의 발전국보다 훨씬 더 어려 많을 수 있다는 사실만 넌 알아도 이제 선택은 네 몫이야 What you gonna do? She call me charming need an army marching for your love I'm a sergeant I'm not from this planet Martian for you I go the hardest can't stop when you get me started you gon' make me park the Aston Martin tints on the windows I don't do no talking cause I told you from the go I need you to stay with me loyal and faithfully ever so gracefully touching my soul I know that you pray for me try make a way for me girl you know I'ma always hold you close never let go no you never let go you all the night feel love I'ma risk it all if it's not your name coming up on my phone I won't pick up the call not at all love the way you take it off on my rocket you taking off yeah we done got love involved we keep all the party in this room all night we don't wanna put it on the break hold tight 해뜰 때까지 더 계속해 all night 영감아 기다려 너 잡을게 all night we keep all the Alright, the beginning, the first 2 sections with RM and Suga, that's my favorite part so far. No hate on Juice, but you know, it's the editing, it's the contrast of the editing from RM and Suga, where Juice is doing these like 1 measure, 2 measure fragments, and then coming back in, but you can tell it's like recording different. He's doing like 3 sets of recording just so the phrase can stop and he can come in on top of his last syllable or whatever, which is a cool thing, but it's kind of discombobulating compared to Suga and RM. Party in all night. We don't wanna put it on the bread outside. 해도 때까지 더 계속해 all night. 영감아 기다려 너 잡을게 all night. All night, 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 all night. All night, 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 all night. All night, 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 all night. All night, 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 all night. That's just funny to me. I don't know why we need that many all nights. think the track is straight fire. I wonder if there's an instrumental of this BTS All Night instrumental. Ooh, there is. I thought the song was fun. I'm gonna be goofy for a second, so I'm gonna turn on this track. And also, you have to understand, like, in post, I'm gonna have to mess with the track. So, like, if I think it's funny, I'm gonna leave it in. And if I don't think it's good, I'm gonna take it out. Like, why not? We got our hats on. Bye if we don't keep going.